Hey guys, so today's Classic Saturday is going to be about the film Breakfast in Hollywood, 1946. I watched this film this past week and I am so glad I did. The movie was hilarious and it was so unique, and like I hadn't really seen much else like it before. Surrounded by this radio show and all of these ladies really want to go to it, and so you kind of see each lady's story. And then they go to it and it's really funny, all of the little games that they play on the show. I think it's really lighthearted, funny, something that's not really too serious. And there's also a great love romance in it. Since I only watched I think one film this week, I'm also going to include another classic little thing. This week I also went to the Last Bookstore in LA and it was so cool. Oh my god. Okay, so I walk in and it's all really kind of like classic and stuff, and the music is like really classic in 1950s, 40s, 60s, and I just loved it. I loved everything about it. There were couches you could sit on, chairs, there were rows and rows of bookshelves, and there was an upstairs too. And so when you went upstairs, it was like another genre of books. There was science fiction, horror, and they also had this weirdness stuff. So I walked into that one, obviously, and there's like books, but there's also like some kind of like contraptions or machines and stuff. And then you would walk around and they'll have this section of the bookstore where it's all $1 books. It's 100,000 books and each one is $1. It's crazy cool. And then yeah, you keep going and there's also a section where it's kind of like an art gallery, and I just think it's amazing how there's so much art and just classic and modern artwork, and it was just so interesting and really eye-opening, and I just love going to these artsy kind of things. That's just me. And yeah, and so downstairs they had a lot of classic literature. There was modern books too. There was a lot of art books, photography, film, and then there was this other section that was for comics, but then another section that was for records, and they had some CDs I think, but there was records, just rows and rows of it. They had a section for sound effects and stuff, and that was super cool. But listening to the classic music, just vibing with all the artsy stuff, and it was so great. So I definitely think if you guys are in downtown LA, you should check out the Last Bookstore. And yeah, and they also have the famous arched books, and everyone was taking pictures there. I took a couple selfies, and yeah, I definitely think you guys should check it out. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll actually see you tomorrow. There's a video up tomorrow, but yeah, I'll see you next week for Classic Saturday. Bye.